The story I'm about to tell you exposes everything wrong with our two-tier justice system. A prominent Democrat politician in Illinois, Will County board member Jackie Traynere, struck a child in a crosswalk with her vehicle and fled the scene. This is not speculation. This is not partisan rhetoric. This is documented fact. Police dash cam footage captured the aftermath. Multiple eyewitnesses confirmed the child had the right of way. And of course, the police report tells the whole story. But instead of facing felony hit and run charges like any ordinary American would, she received a simple ticket for failure to yield. The entire Democrat machine has now been activated to protect her. Illinois political insiders are scrambling to bury the story in the mainstream media, complete radio silence. So ask yourself, why? And, you know, the shocking hit and run that we're discussing reminds us how quickly life can change. One moment, a child riding their bike, the next, they're injured by a reckless driver. It makes you think about aging and health in a whole new light. That's why I've been focusing on skin health with this amazing multi-collagen formula. Unlike regular collagen, this uses 5 key types from 4 different sources, delivering real anti-aging results with easily absorbable hydrolyzed peptides. No artificial ingredients or harmful additives. It's transformed my skin, helping me feel and look younger. So take control of your appearance today with 51% off at healthwithgary.com. You'll find a link down below. Okay, this story is going mega viral right now. Gateway Pundit picked it up. Slightly offensive. Elijah Schaefer picked it up. He just published this report. Check this out.
My name is Elijah Schaefer, and this is a special report on the Weekend Review. Usually we cover the top 5 stories, but today the Next News Network, Gary Franchi, released a shocking new report that we just picked up at slightlyoffensive.com. Got to check this out. Calls for justice after a local Democrat hits a child, leaves the scene with a damaged car. Outrage erupts after Illinois politician hits a child on a bike and then leaves the scene without arrest. Ooh, this is not good. It is a face of hate. A Will County board member and Democratic leader struck a child riding a bicycle in a crosswalk and drove off. Of course, Bolingbrook police reported, but no arrest has been made despite visible damage to her car. The incident, occurring March 11th of 2025, has ignited local fury and calls for accountability as details emerge from a police crash report. Jackie Traynere, if that's how you pronounce it, also the DuPage Township administrator, was behind the wheel at 7:50 a.m. at the intersection of Route 53 and Rockhurst Drive when the collision happened. That being said, according to the Bolingbrook Police Department report cited by Edgar County watchdogs, Traynere told officers she was stopped at a red light. When she left turn arrow turned green, she said that she saw the child fall off his bike as she began her turn, but wasn't sure if she hit him. Traynere stopped briefly, checked on the boy, then left the scene. She reported the incident later that morning to the police station, as you can see here, originally reported directly by the nextnewsnetwork.com.
Okay, so let's dig a little bit deeper here. Thank you, Elijah, for covering that. Make sure you check out Slightly Offensive, Gateway Pundit. We're big supporters of their work. Okay, so I got a phone call this morning. A tip came in, and they're like, Gary, you need to look into this. So that's what we do here at the Next News Network. So I'm going to go through the thread. This thread is going mega viral right now. It has over 848,000 views, 7,653 reposts, 14,500 likes, 1,100 bookmarks. It is going viral. So she slammed into a child with her car and fleeing the scene. We've got the dash cam footage. I'm going to show it to you in just a second here. So here's the woman in question. Jackie Traynere, Democrat heavyweight and Will County board member, plowing into a young boy riding his bike in Bolingbrook. Witnesses horrified. She left the scene without calling 911. Political privilege run amok again. This cannot stand. Now, witnesses confirmed that the child was in the crosswalk signal. Jackie Traynere set at a red light, then accelerated, striking the boy. Dashcam and eyewitness accounts tell the true story of what was going through her head to just drive off. It's time for demanding answers. Here's the dashcam video that has just been released. It shows the footage moments immediately after the hit and run. Officers arriving at the scene, capturing the chaos and the confusion. Public deserving transparency. Check this out here. Now, we're going to fast forward a little bit. Here's the moment. Okay. He's coming up on the scene. He's hauling too, man. I mean, lights and sirens, everything going. He's flying. Now he's going to pass this big building. this big white building, and he is going to turn right to the scene of the crime where this Democrat just hits a kid and leaves. Who does that? And this is an elected official we're talking about here. Okay, watch. Here we go.
Did you guys get run over? Yeah? Where's the vehicle? Where's the vehicle? Where's the car? What car hit you? Where's it at? Do you know? Where's it at? Do you know?
I got no idea.
You heard that. The child says, I have no idea where the car is. Where's the car? The police officers, where's the car? You get hit by a car, where is it? She freaking drove off. Dude.
I saw it in the corner of my eye.
Where's you don't know where the car went?
No.
But it hit you right here? Or where did it hit you? Down the road that way?
Like right there.
Where was the car traveling? Coming this way or that's not the way? Okay. But you didn't see where it went?
Did you see where it went? Nope. No idea. Well, we know where it went. Witness Jackie Traynere briefly exited her car, approached the injured child, then drove away. A clear violation of Illinois law. An everyday citizen would have been cuffed immediately, but guess what? Democrats play by their own rules, sickening double standards. Here she is promoting EVs. Minutes later, we find out this. She casually rolls into the Bolingbrook Police Department, feigns ignorance. I'm unsure if I hit a child. Cops saw large dents and scratches on her hood, covering her tracks, or just brazen lies. How dumb do they think we are? It's time to wake up, America. Here's a selfie I found on her Facebook page in front of the Bolingbrook Police Department. Now, this wasn't the same day, but of course, here she is. And now she's got to walk into the same place and pretend like nothing happened. Okay, the child, thankfully, was not injured, seriously, but his bike chain was shattered by impact, and she was only ticketed for failure to yield no arrest, no criminal charges. Political elites dodge accountability once again. Justice is a joke in Illinois Democrat circles. And this is not a photograph of the boy. This is a stock photo to drive the point home of exactly what we're experiencing here. Now, witnesses immediately called the police. Multiple accounts confirmed that she stopped, saw the child, and then fled eastbound on Lily Cash Lane. Clear-cut hit-and-run felony? Yes, but she walks free. Political protection machine activated. Where's the outrage? This is the intersection where it happened. Dashcam video number 2 was released. Heart-wrenching scenes of paramedics prepping the injured child for ambulance transport after Democrat leaders' reckless act. Watch and share. Let's end the cover-ups. Our kids deserve better from those sworn to lead us. Let's check this one out. So I think this is the second responding officer. I mean, the scene you saw, like, there was one cop, a second cop pulls up. There's that big white building again. This guy's flying. All because this person decided to hit a child and leave the scene. Let's get to the point. Here it is. Okay, this is when they pull up on it. You hear the radio from the police.
866-90 Nation or visit windownation.com. Welcome back to Jackie Traynere on Chicago's Home for Sports, ESPN Chicago. This one sucks. It sucks. I'm just a fan. I'm not a football.
There's the fire department showing up. Fire department arriving on the scene. They blurred out the victims here, as you can see. A large crowd gathered around, making sure the child's okay. Multiple police on the scene. And this goes on for another 16 minutes. Unbelievable. Now, this is where it gets totally crazy. Okay, she's a Will County Democrat. She's a leader there. DuPage administrator. Vocal advocate for Bolingbrook pride and, ironically, child abuse prevention. Hits an innocent kid, escaping accountability. Imagine roles reversed. Would you get away with this? It's a sick joke on all of us. Look at this video. This was posted to her Facebook.
Party. Hi, I'm Jackie Traynere, candidate for mayor with the Bolingbrook United Party. It's April, and it's Child Abuse Prevention Month. Let's each of us do all that we can to help prevent child abuse here in our community. And remember, it takes a village. Hi, I'm Jackie.
It takes a village, she says. Oh, my goodness. Isn't that just bizarre? Okay, we got more. Oh, here's her in Pritzker. Yeah, of course. This is not just a traffic violation, it's criminal negligence. She left an injured child in the street. That's felony hit and run under Illinois law. Yet Democrat cronies bury the truth, shielding their own from justice. It's utterly disgraceful. Insiders report that Bolingbrook Mayor Mary Basta and County Executive Jennifer Barantino Tarrant actively covering it up. Jackie Traynere's crime. The fix is in. Illinois Democrats circling the wagons while your kids remain vulnerable. And these are the two other administrators, in the mayor and another administrator in Bolingbrook. Just got a phone call from the mayor of Bolingbrook, Mayor Mary Basta. And she says that there's some errors in my reporting. So we're going to just give her a call back and try to clear this up.
Hello?
Hi, this is Gary Franchi returning your call. We're actually live right now. I wanted to let you know that. I saw your message about an error in our reporting, so I just wanted to kind of clear the air and hear your response to the charges that were filed and why felony charges were not pursued for a hit and run.
Well, I don't know about the police portion. I know that, the accident was reported, and according to the laws and the rules and the regulations, they were all followed. But I think the part that I wanted to clarify for you especially, and I don't know if you followed our politics, but myself and Administrator Traynere, Will County Board Member Traynere, actually ran for the same mayoral position. So there's more of a rivalry, if you will, than there is a friendship. This was followed, the rules of the laws was filed. The state's attorneys, was also spoken to about this to see what needs to be done. Actually, she was treated no differently than anyone else, and to have done anything differently would have been to treat her differently than any other person.
No, she was cited for failure to yield, but she did leave the scene of a hit and run, and a child was involved. So I'm just curious, who made the call to basically bring that charge of failure to yield and not, fleeing the scene of a hit and run?
Again, she came in, and it was a self-reporting, as you saw on the police report. I think everything was there. So again, checking with the law, it followed the procedures that needed to be taken. And that's just the way it is in Will County. I can't speak too much to that because, again, one, it's an open case,
Sure.
But two, I am not versed in the law and why they allow things and why they don't allow things. Obviously, that our state, with all the safeties and everything else, has changed over the recent year. But state's attorney was notified. This is what we got approved with. And she followed the letter of the law, and there's no conspiracy theory as was indicated, but I found it particularly just wanted to make sure that you understood, because it looks like you did do your due diligence, and I just wanted to provide that clarification that there's no friendship, there's no cover-up, because of the and I hate to use that word rivalry. We were obviously two people running for the same position.
I understand. Now, with respect to the notification process, if a public official is involved in something that, people are outraged by this. It's obviously going viral across the web, and we're getting lots of different reactions from people. But what's the notification process? Were you made aware that she was involved in this? When did you become aware of this?
Well, again, our police department followed letter of the law of where she did self-report, and there is a particular time frame that is given for you to be able to go to the closest police station and report an accident. And that is what I'm told that happened and took place within minutes of this occurring.
Okay, but did you get a phone call or anything that she was involved in this accident?
I did not right away get a call, but I was informed of it shortly thereafter. Yes.
Like the same day or within an hour, 30 minutes?
The same day. I to be honest with you, it could have been like within an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours in our debrief of the morning.
And what was your initial reaction when you found out?
That's a good question. As a person, I was disheartened, to be honest with you. But again, as following the letter of the law, understanding that it was followed, and I let due process take its course.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for taking the time to call me and to clear the air and answer my questions. I sincerely respect that. Thank you.
Well, I appreciate you returning the call. And again, the key thing was to, I just wanted to make sure that, because I did look at your site, that I know that you are researching for clarity, and I appreciated that, and I wanted to provide that clarity, that absolutely no intent of any kind of cover-up. As a matter of fact, it's more just trying to be transparent and treating it like everyone else, and not overly doing anything, because then it would be perceived as political rivalry, which it is not.
Okay. All right. We'll make sure that we make a note on our thread and any of our reporting that we had the conversation. And again, I thank you for taking the time to reach out and clarifying.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Have a great evening.
You too. Bye-bye. Okay. There you have it. Now you know their side of the story. This happened 2 weeks ago. Who heard about it? Nobody. Mainstream media is silent, but the Edgar County Watchdogs group nearly had to sue to get the truth. These are the guys that found the story. They dug it up, and now it is going mega viral nationwide. Okay? Do you smell corruption and cover-up? We certainly do. Illinois Democrat officials like Traynere preach about protecting the vulnerable, yet run down innocent children without consequence. Hypocrisy at peak levels. They care about optics, not lives. Stop trusting these self-serving elites who abandon your kids. She allegedly filed a false police report, allegedly lied to cops, claimed the child just fell off the bike, damaged her vehicle proves otherwise, felonies stacked high, but she gets a pass. Two-tier justice exposed yet again. Illinois Democrats betray all of us. The public demands answers. She's gone silent, and it speaks volumes. Are the Democrat elite in Illinois truly untouchable? How many children must suffer before corrupt politicians face real justice? We're sick of their dangerous games. Here she is, dressed up as Rosie the Riveter. Yeah, I wonder what kind of message she's trying to portray here, again, from her Facebook. Now, the family is not speaking. Democrats are stonewalling. They protect their own. What if your child was next? Democrats don't care about justice, only power. Illinois families deserve accountability. Here she is, so proud to be campaigning for Biden and Harris. Yeah. A whistleblower reveals now Democrats are panicked. Insiders scrambling to silence the story. National media has been tipped off. Fox News has been alerted. People are tagging Pam Bondi, FBI Director Kash Patel. I have it from my inside source that Pam Bondi and Kash Patel have been personally notified of this case. So they're not going to hide. This is a big deal, folks. The momentum is building. They can't hide it anymore. Now, on the Illinois Review article that was published, I was told 78,000 views overnight. And that's because people are demanding. They're demanding justice for this child. Public outrage is exploding. Will the mainstream media break their silence? We need national exposure on Democrat cover-ups, so share this everywhere. Illinois voters are sickened by repeated Democrat abuses, crime, corruption, cover-ups. Jackie Traynere epitomizes entitled, reckless politicians endangering your families. When will enough be enough? Voters must hold these elite accountable. Yes, we're contacting the FBI. Democrats involved in criminal cover-up must face federal investigation. Illinois corruption machine protecting her now exposed. This is not politics. It's public safety. Protect your kids and demand accountability. And we have more. So I expanded. We did receive the police report. The officer was dispatched at 8:15 a.m. Driver fled the scene, hitting the child on the bike at Lindsay and Lily Cache Lane. Witnesses confirm victim crossing legally. Paramedics refused by shaken child despite broken chain on the bike. It's all on the record. Here is the official report from the police department. And the police were confronted. They confronted her at the station, initially claiming uncertainty. She confessed seeing the child fall, but didn't know what to do. She didn't know what to do. You see a child fall in an intersection, your car's right there, and you don't know what to do. So she left the scene. Think about that for a moment. She admitted uncertainty, but drove off, abandoning an injured child. This is the police officer's official narrative from the police report. If you want to read it, just go to our X account. You can see it. You can zoom in. It's all right there. Officers examined her car at the station, discovered clear half-circle scratch, dent in hood consistent with bicycle collision. Fingerprints and dust revealed frantic attempts to wipe evidence. Her vehicle damage directly contradicts her unsure claim. Oh, and here's the car. We got the photo evidence here. It's now been revealed. Look closely, fresh dent and scratch, perfectly matching a bicycle impact. Her Chevy tells the truth. She refuses to. Will Colony voters, is this the leadership you trust with your children's safety? It's time to demand actual justice. There it is. Yeah. Frantically trying to remove the fingerprints. Let's be clear. The damage wasn't there pre-incident. Police confirm this. Witnesses are unanimous. She hit the child and left. Democrat officials are covering up, refusing arrest. It's corruption, neglect, and clear disregard for the law. FBI must investigate immediately. The story is not over. We're going to follow every twist and revelation. Will Democrat privilege protect her, or will truth prevail? Demand answers, demand justice, and follow us. And stay tuned as we uncover every layer of this explosive scandal. Oh, there she is with Pritzker again. And there are hundreds of comments on this. Wait till you see some of these. Here we have died suddenly. Criminals, heartless criminals. These Democrats are all like this. Jackie, that was a mistake. By the time they finish dragging you through court, you'll be convicted felon. You will be broke. It's just a shame someone had to be injured to put your ass away. Here's another one. And why isn't she in jail right now? Another one. I bet a paycheck she'd been drinking, and that's why she fled the scene. No privacy says, I'm glad the young boy's okay, then tagging the FBI director and the attorney general, Pam Bondi and Kash Patel. Please step in and provide justice. This is an abomination. Another one saying, arrest her. She deserves to be charged. Vince Moretz did this in Malcopen County some years back and didn't even get a DUI, if I recall correctly. Another one says. And then Just because the child didn't appear hurt doesn't mean it won't cause problems in the future. Oh my goodness. Time for the parents to sue the holy hell out of this woman. People are freaking pissed. She needs to be held accountable. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. People are absolutely furious. So, look at this. I guess Illinois is a sanctuary state for criminal officials too. So this story is far from over. So the details keep getting worse. She allegedly files a false police report claiming the child just fell off his bike, contradicted by the damage to her vehicle. The Democrat establishment, including the mayor and county executive, well, they're reportedly orchestrating a cover-up, stonewalling the press and the public. And of course, now we know the FBI and the Attorney General have been contacted because this corruption must end. So here's the uncomfortable question that America must confront. And you can drop a comment on this. If a Democrat politician can hit a child with her car, flee the scene, and face no consequences, do we truly have equal justice under the law? Comment below. And show your support for transparency with your Next News gear. You'll find a link down below, shop.nextnewsnetwork.com.